Hello YouTube, welcome to an impressions video on the Maori. I did this for previous Rising 4 ones and I'm going to do it less in depth this time because I went through the history of what things were. But this time I'm not because I can't bother to research because I don't know. I'm going to do it for the Maori and Hungary. I don't know either their histories, so I'm not doing it. Okay, let's have a look at the civilization.
Kupe leads the Maori in Civilization 6 Gathering Storm.
Loving the animations right there.
According to Maori legend, the navigator Kupe sailed from Hawaii to the undiscovered land that would become New Zealand, and remains a figure in many Maori myths still shared today. Kupe's leader ability is called Kupe's Voyage. The initial Maori units begin the game in the ocean, and receive science and culture each turn before settling.
Oh, okay, they're getting plus two, and plus two, yeah. Science and culture. Okay, so that brings up the question, is it really worth settling to start with? Because you get 0.5 culture and science, I think, per population. Which obviously, you want to settle as soon as possible so you can increase your population. But you're getting more science and culture, quadruple the amounts from where you'd be starting anyway. So, is it worth it? I guess, like, ultimately it is. But right at the start, what do you think they would not do 2-2? 2-2 just is weird. Like, it's like having 4 population, I think that is, with no like outside bonuses. And starting in the ocean is interesting actually, it's new, it's cool. But you're not gonna get good tiles. Okay. They got lucky here with the stone, the forest and the woods. Like that's actually decent production. But you're gonna start in the water, so 1 food, 1 gold, tiles, and then literally gonna be plains most of the time. Or at least it'll be floodplains, it'll be good for food. But you could start literally anywhere on the coast, couldn't you? Like, obviously they're spawned by biases they have. So by having water, they gotta find land. That land could be anything. They can find deserts, they can find snow tiles. I just see this being a bit off, but well, look at it a little bit more. I was hoping not to have to edit this video, but I got a lovely interruption again. I was just saying how that name, wow. Obviously Maori founded New Zealand, didn't they? They said before, so okay, name's interesting.
The palace also receives additional housing and amenities.
Additional housing amenities from entertainment. Okay. I'm not sure the usual palace. Actually, I never look at the palace. I'm gonna quickly look at this. Let's just go to the usual Civ 6 wiki. What does it usually do? Gonna split them. Nope. There we are. Okay, that really didn't improve it much. Okay, so it gets the same science and culture, so it is literally just housing amenities. I just want to make sure of that before I went on, because I'm pretty sure they didn't give you 2 science. Okay, that changes it, then obviously it's worth settling then. I guess the bonus of having plus 2 science and culture is actually pretty cool to have from the start. Like, so you can move and settle somewhere. What's this sign? 2 waves? Oh, I guess that's sea level rising. Which, with the new mechanic of sea levels rising, then that's going to make your capital city very much at risk. But I'm guessing, I don't know that system yet, so I'm not going to comment on it. But the housing amenities is very nice.
Is the Marae. This replaces the amphitheater in the theater square. It provides culture and...
Actually, wait. That's where you start with 1 amenity anyway. From your palace. So...
City. You receive a free builder and extra population.
Come on, show me the palace.
The palace also receives...
There we go. So...
additional housing.
You get 1 amenity anyway, don't you? Yeah.
And amenities.
Am I missing something?
Extra population. The palace also receives additional housing and
no, that's
amenities.
the same numbers.
The Maori's unique building is the Marae. This replaces the amphitheater in the theater square. It provides culture and faith to all tiles in this.
Not all tiles, okay.
A passable feature such as floodplains and.
Okay, floodplains. What is this?
And faith
farm.
to all tiles in the city with a passable feature such as.
Rice. Oh, that's rice. Okay. They've changed the look of it then. Maybe it's due to the river, so they're going to have to change a lot of art styles for rivers flooding. Anyway, so all passable. Wait, is that all passable overall? I just noticed, I thought it said adjacent ones, but these are.
It provides culture and faith to all tiles in the city with a passable feature, such as floodplains.
Okay. All tiles, and that is a little bit overpowered, so I don't get why the quarry has done it. The quarries don't do it, but the woods have. That's why she said passable. I need to...
The Mud Island. This replaces the amphitheater in the theater square. It provides culture and faith to all tiles in the city with a passable feature, such as floodplains.
A passable feature. Now, to me, woods aren't passable. They hinder your movement, and quarries are. So I'm thinking I don't know the definition of passable, and this is a new wonder. Oh, this is the Great Bath, I think, they had when their live stream of Hungary. They had a wonder Great Bath that they could build. No, in their introduction of Hungary. And there's a lot of speculation. That could have been that. I need to compare the images in my own time, but
It's culture and faith to all tiles.
this is just overpowered, actually. Does it show you before that's built? Before that? No. Okay, it doesn't show you the tile
Replaces
yields
the amphitheater
before this
in
is
the
built.
theater square. It provides
So does Rice now add faith? Because these all get +2. And you're getting +3. Unless, because all these are woods and rainforest, unless they have another ability that is causing them to get +2 too, and this is a 3-2. But either way, religion and culture is the way to go with this. So it's looking like with this, you're just going to storm ahead of literally everybody else.
its culture and faith
carry
to
on
all tiles
looking.
in the city with a passable feature, such as floodplains, and tourism after researching flight. The Maori's unique unit is the Toa.
After researching flight, what is it usually? Oh no. I'm thinking amphitheaters and I'm thinking of a different thing.
This classical era melee unit can construct a paw improvement on hills, which provides a defensive bonus and heals units if they end their turn on its tile.
Okay, I'll be honest, I watched this last night when I got up in the middle of the night to get a drink. I watched this because I noticed this came out like 6 hours before I woke up in the middle of the night. And I obviously half asleep, don't remember much what was said like that. I completely missed that, but I remember seeing these and like, oh, these are just legions. So these are just legions, but I believe it says something.
Toa also have the Haka War Dance ability, which
Okay, let's see if this...
on its tile,
Yeah, that's it
provides
there.
a defensive bonus.
So, oh no, it does give a defensive bonus. I thought it didn't give the defensive bonus the path like the fort does that the legions could build. I thought it was just healing, but it does heal as well.
And heals units if they end their turn on its tile. Toa also have the Haka War Dance ability, which weakens adjacent enemy units.
So it's a mixture between the legions, elephants, and it has a fort that can heal it automatically, so you don't need to heal there. Can I see the
War
healing
Dance
numbers?
ability, which weakens adjacent enemy. Toa also
Okay, it doesn't have the healing
Haka
numbers.
War Dance ability, which weakens adjacent enemy units. The Maori's unique ability is Mana.
Okay, now this is the thing you want to see. So Coupe's voyage. Oh, I didn't even notice the +1 population. Okay, so it is really worth selling for these. And Palace +3 housing, +1 amenity. So those numbers were wrong on that screen. So I'm +2 science, +2 culture. Actually, it was +1 culture before, yes. Okay, so wow, they're overpowered with the ability to heal. So pretty much you want to... It's a classical era melee unit, so it's other than... oh my god, what did legions replace? Swordsman. Which I'm pretty sure are medieval era. But anyway, swordsman replacements. You need classical era, actually. A swordsman, I believe... I think that's how this likes to search. Okay, no, it searches this way. Yeah. I believe you're medieval era, so it's before this. Oh, okay, no, it's classical. I thought they were medieval. Okay, so that replaces the swordsman. So you want to just like spam... I'm trying to think how the playstyle of this is. Because you need to sell early before you lose the chance of building the paths. And I'm guessing like the forts from legions, or forts in general, you could build them outside of your territory. So you can use them on the edge of places you want to attack in the future for defensive strongholds for yourself, or just always keep like a bunch of Tau units so they can build them for you. Unlike Civ 5, you can't pass the abilities over when you improve them, which is annoying. I preferred that style, but okay, let's talk about the mana now. See if
They start with sailing and shipbuilding, and embarked units receive additional strength and movement. Woods and rainforests provide additional production, and fishing boats additional food. Fishing boats also acquire surrounding available tiles when completed. As the Maori, the world is your oyster, and you will thrive with its blessings. As the Maori,
okay,
the world
I thought
is
there was
your
2
oyster,
oysters then.
and you will thrive with its blessings. Use your first turns to scout for a prime coastal location for your capital city, with plenty of woods, rainforests, and ocean resources. A series of paw fortresses will be your key to a strong defense, allowing you to embark on the victory campaign of your choosing without fear of conquest from another civilization.
And this is
Will your empire flourish
Greece,
with the
half-blight
bounty of
units?
land and sea? How will you lead the Maori?
okay.
in Sid
I'm putting it
Meier's
back to before this, where it's showed you the screen. There we are. So, this is a little bit ridiculous, actually. Just looking at that. Sorry, I'm just checking because my encoder keeps overloading lately. So, this is overpowered. Was she going to say more? I don't think she was. Okay, you can't. I don't remember her saying you can't recruit great writers. This is actually bloody ridiculous. So you automatically get lumber mills, like the lumber mill improvement on all woods and rainforest tiles. So they're not. Okay, I was thinking you're not going to chop them, so you're not going to go for wonders, so you're not going for tourism, but you do get some good culture bonuses. I'm just going to read this actually. It also tells a passable feature after flight. Okay. So they're not good for tourism because you can't earn great writers. You can't. No, you do get tourism early though, so it kind of counteracts it. You don't want to. Oh yeah, I was going to say you can't build wonders, but you do get tourism earlier, and you do get good culture. So they're very balanced towards the culture victory. So I can see that definitely being like a backup option for them. Also with faith, because to be honest, you are going to build this in oil city, so you will be getting a lot of faith and culture. So they are very likely to go for religion victories, and embarking your units will give them extra. I hope that's theological strength as well for religious battles. And +2 movement, so your missionaries, apostles, gurus, all them lot can go further. I'm guessing that means. Oh, I didn't see fishing boats provide +1 food. I've completely missed that. Saw the culture bomb. So they're kind of. I see this as overpowered. They're good for science because you gain +2 science per turn before you settle. So they're not going to fall behind by having to go to land. Their culture's okay. They have no real improvements to science. So I'm kind of trying to figure out which victory they're more towards. They've got most bonuses towards culture, but they got negatives towards tourism victories. So you'd be looking at the faith and military ones. Definitely on island plates map. Is it island plates? Like this would be extremely fun to play as them. But other than like Norway, who have good navy units, you're going to be able to travel far across the islands to get on land and then build your powers and attack cities. That'll be very cool. I really like this civilization. I wasn't planning on playing like Hungary first. I was always, because I'm assuming the Inca's going to come out. I am definitely assuming the Inca is going to come out with mountains, and I've seen when they've shown Hungary, you can like now actually build improvements on mountains. So hopefully I can build some terrace farms with the Incas, because Mesoamerican tribes or civilizations are my favourite of history. But anyway, back to this. I'm gonna... Okay, overall, I will be going for military with religion. That's what I'll be doing. Religion's very easy to spread with them. Military's nice because of the power improvement from your Tau units. But overall, I just think they're overpowered, to be honest. I think they've done a nice job of designing the Maori, so you have to play the game differently. But playing the game differently makes some things seem overpowered within this, which is very interesting. And I do love the fact, because you do start in the ocean, the civilization ability has to have sailing and shield building just because of the leader, because obviously people are modding this. This is useful for the civilization, but they may not be starting in the ocean type thing. Maybe you could see this more often, actually, that you'll see them starting in the ocean. Maybe we'll get the Sentinelese soon. Hopefully not, because wow. Anyway, that's all my thoughts on this right now. I'm trying to just think, is there anything else? No. Yeah, that's all my thoughts. That's my impressions of it. I do like it. It changes the game, so it's going to be very fun to play. But it is quite different. So, with obviously a base Civ game, all the Civs have the basic land starts and things like that. They're all land based. So when you start one, first you start bad, you improve, you go to other civilizations. As this one, you start bad, you stuck with this civilization with this kind of start. So it's very interesting. Anyway, that's all my opinions. I hope you did enjoy the video. I'm hoping this is interesting. I'm hoping I'm gonna edit it well. So leave a like if you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do a hungry one after this. Subscribe to see more, and I'm gonna be doing them hopefully in the future. See you next time.